As the title of the video suggests, we're using jerk chicken, and that is leftover jerk chicken. And it's mainly the chicken breast. You know, when I do jerk chicken, whether it's in the oven, the smoker, the grill, whatever it is, it's usually a whole chicken that I sort of butterfly and I do. The thing is, not everyone, hardly anyone in this house appreciates the chicken breast. So with that in mind, I am sure you've come across my different stir-fry recipes, my fried rice recipe, where I put that leftover jerk chicken breast to use. So I have here 2 large chicken breasts, which has been jerked in a spicy jerk marinade. By the way, if you want that marinade, head over to caribbeanpot.com. I've got a medium cabbage that I just chopped up. I've got half of a bell pepper. You don't really need it, but I'm gonna add some color, plus it gives me the opportunity to sneak in stuff in there that, you know, sometimes we don't normally eat. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet pepper. We may need some salt, but later on we'll adjust that. We've got some garlic, a tiny bit of brown sugar, that's about a teaspoon. This recipe will be on caribbeanpot.com, so don't fret too much. The brown sugar is to help balance off the heat. It is very spicy of the jerk chicken. I've got some julienne carrot there, and that is just a small carrot that I cut up into strips. An onion, of course. We'll need some oil, and that is about it as far as I'm concerned. You know, I may hit it with a little black pepper, but the flavors from this jerk chicken, I'm telling you, boy, it's gonna be wicked. Got a tablespoon of olive oil, and you can use coconut oil, vegetable oil, any type of oil that you so desire. And what I want to do, and the reason for the oil, is to help sort of quickly heat through. My heat is on a medium heat. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I want to heat through that chicken, especially there's some parts where the skin is still there, and that skin holds a lot of the flavor from that jerk, that deep, rich pimento and scotch bonnet, thyme, you know, a little soy sauce in there, all kind of wonderful flavors. It's been about 3.5, almost 4 minutes, and the entire kitchen already got that lovely aroma of all those flavors in that jerk marinade that I used. At this point, we're gonna continue by adding the cabbage. Now, it may end up looking like a lot, yeah, but as it wilts down, as it starts cooking down, and that is what I'm going to do here, is try and fold it and pick up all those flavors on the bottom down there. It will wilt down. Essentially, that is what I'm getting at. As you can see, I've added the carrot in there, I've added the onion, in goes that bell pepper as well. And I'm just going to hit that with a tiny bit of salt. Well, a bit more salt. Later on I will adjust it, because I know the jerk chicken has a bit of soy sauce in there and some salt as well. For that balance, I said that brown sugar. I have a couple cloves of garlic that I smashed. And I'm just going to, if you have a lid, you can put a lid over it and then allow it to sort of steam saute. I did mention I was going to add a bit of fresh ground black pepper in the mix as well too. But again, it's totally optional. And remember, if your jerk chicken is not spicy and you wanted to add, well, you want to leave out that brown sugar, you can do that. And you wanted to add some scotch bonnet pepper or something in there, cool. If you wanted to add a little bit of soy sauce in there, you can do that as well to give it a bit more color. Totally up to you. Sup soldiers, listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me, email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, then Butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pot. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie. It's been about 10 minutes since I added the cabbage and other vegetables to the pot. This is to the texture that I like. At this point, if you're satisfied with the doneness of the cabbage, because the carrot and the sweet pepper that we put in there, that won't take long to cook. The jerk chicken was already cooked, it's just heating through. Taste it for salt, adjust the salt, turn off your stove, and brother man, I'm telling you see this here? Now this is a great side dish as you would treat any cabbage side dish, but my favorite thing to do with this, my ultimate favorite thing to do with this, confession time, Uncle Chris, sandwiches. And I say sang with a G, sandwich. Anyhow, you're making sandwiches with this here as the sort of in between the two slices of bread, but crusty bread even better. Uncle Chris here saying I hope you get the opportunity to give this one a try. If you like cabbage, if you like jerk chicken, put them together and you got a wicked little something. Irie.